subsidiary, a wholly owned subsidiary, for achieving the financial closure for a 350 megawatt supercritical power project. Mr. B.N.M, Managing Director of VSF Projects, joins us on the show from Hyderabad. Mr. Murthy, thanks so much for joining in. The question that comes to the mind is that with the kind of size that you have of your company, would it be difficult to raise funds to the tune of $100 million? I mean, do you have the necessary clearances for the power project to be able to show it to the bankers in the person?
Yeah, we have the necessary clearances required. We have the land in place, our 175 acres of land which was using for aquaculture near Krishnapatnam port. We are converting it into the power plant. The first phase of 350 megawatt supercritical power plant. And we have mandatory investment bank limited for raising private equity and subsequently listing in the AIMS market for $100 million.
By when will this fundraising be completed and by when will the plant become fully operational?
The plant will come into operation in March 2014. Our zero date is October 2011. It takes 30 months to establish the plant. The first bunch of funds will come by September 30th, and the second bunch will come in March 2012.
So you're saying that there would be no dilution to the current equity base of VSF Projects as part of the fundraising initiative?
Yeah, there will be VSF Projects. We are raising the equity within the next 2 months to the tune of 100 crores for the equity to be invested in the wholly owned subsidiary VSF Energy Projects Ltd. We have separated the power division in the subsidiary.
Okay, stay on, Mr. Murthy. There is an MOU that Varun Industries has made with the Atomic Energy Department. That stock is up 6.5% to 7% in trade. They're doing very well. Trent has an announcement. So has Thomas Cook, I believe. All of these announcements will come up on the screen. Varun Industries is up 6.5%. Trent has shot up in trade. Since then has probably just lost stabilizing, but 1.5% higher for Trent as well. Pull up the Thomas Cook and show you what that one is selling trade, because there is an announcement that has come to that company as well. But just before we wrap up the interview, Mr. Murthy, my question really is that for a power plant, I mean, while there may not be government mandate to show a coal linkage or a fuel linkage, I'm guessing the bankers would predominantly ask for that. For the kind of size of the power plant that you're talking about, do you have the fuel linkage in place?
Yeah, we have the fuel linkage in place. We have tied up with the Power Trading Corporation of India Limited for supply of coal and evacuation of power on a tolling basis for 23 years. That is the lifetime of the project.
Okay. So you already have...
PTC will supply coal. Yeah, we have an MOA with PTC India Limited. PTC will supply the coal and we will convert the coal into energy and give it back to them. And they will pay us the levelized fixed cost for 25 years.
Okay, one final word really. By when do you expect the fundraising exercise to be over?
50% will be by September 30th and 50% March 2012.
We wish you all the best for that, Mr. Murthy. Thanks so much for taking the time out and joining us. That's Varun, that's VSF Projects, which has made plans to raise close to $100 million by investment bankers, by private equity, and subsequent listing on the AIMS market for a power plant that they want to set up. The stock, however, is down close to 5% in trade. Lots of stocks and news. We'll discuss them on the other side of this quick commercial.